Welcome to iHeart Reviewing Stuff. So I know I haven't done a doll chat in a while, and Mattel emailed me about this doll that comes out, I think that's Friday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. So yeah, Friday at 9 a.m. I'm guessing you probably have to do the Barbie membership, I'm thinking. I'm not for sure on that though, because this is like a Barbie signature, and she has $100. Looks like there's a limit of two. She definitely doesn't have articulation, but I think that's pretty common with some of the Barbies. She does kind of remind me of the Barbie looks doll that I think had like um a similar face to this. This has like more makeup, eye makeup definitely. But I think the burgundy hair, it reminds me of one of those Barbie look dolls. That actually I think was one that I liked and kind of wanted, but never bought. And at least with the Barbie look dolls, you do get articulation. But this is definitely a fancier turquoise doll. There are a lot of things I like about her. I do like the added blue, and I do like the eye makeup. I think is pretty cool. And then her earrings. I like the necklace a lot, especially the necklace probably more so than what I can see of the earrings, because the necklace looks like real pieces of turquoise. And then the way they did her dress is interesting. I think they were trying to mimic like the way turquoise looks. It is pretty cool. These like little strung beaded pieces that you get that I think are on her wrist. On each side, it's like they connect to the bracelet. That's a pretty cool piece that I don't feel like I've seen before amongst like dolls in general. Uh, like I'm thinking even, dolls I don't collect, like Integrity Toys. I don't feel like I've seen this piece. She does have a ring, and then her fingernails are painted a lighter, like pale blue to mimic turquoise. Again, I like on the bracelet, I think on both sides, yeah, that they are trying to make it look like real. Turquoise is pretty cool. It looks like her dress has some kind of, I think this is like called tulle attached to it. And I do think the shoes look cool because that also reminds me of like turquoise jewelry. And I'm glad they went with silver because sterling silver is usually what's used with turquoise jewelry. And I think they were smart about keeping that on like the bracelets. Let me see. I think on the necklace too. It looks a little bit gold in the picture, but I have a feeling it probably doesn't in person. So yeah, of course, like I won't be buying her. I'm not a big Barbie collector. But if I was, I think I would be tempted by this doll. It's I do wish like that they would give articulation with these, but I understand why they don't because they probably figure the people that collect these don't unbox them and like play with them. I think they're more for display purposes, which I understand at $100 price point. I think just for me personally, I probably would have loved this on like the Barbie looks dolls made to move type body. So let's look at some other pictures. So that's just her like in a slightly different pose, I think. Let's see here. This is more at the back of the dress. I think we can see. Let me move my. Okay, so the tulle, yeah, kind of wraps around the back. Again, I just really like these bracelets, and it's cool. I mean, there's a string of three of them connecting these, and hopefully those aren't too fragile for people who might actually want to unbox her and I don't know, play with her more. I'm not really sure. Um, okay, and her profile that actually looks pretty cute with the makeup. Actually, her lip color doesn't look as dramatic as I think it does coming from like the front of her face. And I do like that her hair is kind of styled in these twists. And it's cool that they gave her this like burgundy hair. Because I think that's kind of different than just giving a doll like I don't know, brown hair or black hair. Um, I think it's really pretty mixed with that blue. So let's see another picture of her. So that's more face on. Oh, okay, actually, in this, maybe it was the first picture that I felt like the lip color looked really dark. Actually, it looks better. Let me just try to compare real quick. Oh, maybe it's just the lighting was kind of like shining on it and I wasn't super loving it. Um, 'Cause yeah, this I think there's less light hitting her face because even the eye makeup looks like a little darker. It's a little harder, I think, in this picture to see all those little tiny dots that they did in her eye makeup. Really pretty. Um, Again, I can't get a good look at these earrings. I'm just wondering, they look like they're probably just painted plain, turquoise blue. Uh, I think we consider turquoise to be blue, like not green. Um, I don't think it has any of this kind of crackling, whatever you want to call that, that like has on turquoise. Again, in this picture, it also looks kind of goldish instead of silver on the necklace, but definitely looks very silver to me on the bracelets. Um, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna be on the earrings. Again, I'll be definitely let me see, does no, I don't I think once people order her, then we'll know like how soon are people getting her because I definitely would love to see someone do like a review. Not necessarily that they have to do like an unboxing, just I would like to be able to see the earrings more because I don't know if any of these pictures are going to show. So that's what shows the bracelet. I think this could just be actually silver string put on her wrist, but it did look like on the other bracelet that it was connected, those like three strings of like beads. That's some more. Oh, her toes are painted too. Okay, I actually didn't notice that at first. And again, there's a little bit of a goldish, but maybe they're trying to make the sterling silver look like worn, is maybe the like kind of an antique look is maybe what they're going for on that. And again, they didn't do like any real like speckled stuff on the turquoise on the shoes, but I think you can find turquoise that doesn't have that on it all the time because they didn't do it on the beads either, and they didn't really do it on the dress. Just mostly I think the necklace and the big pieces of like turquoise. Oh no, it is. I think that is kind of just some silver string, maybe that's attached to the bracelet and then attaching these beads. But this one looks like it's more on her wrist, whereas that one's kind of dangling off. Um, Interesting. Okay, and this is her without the like, I don't know, like kind of turquoise background they gave her. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. So yeah, it looks a little darker without that background to see this like sheer material. I called it tulle. I might be not correct in that because I don't know fabrics like super well. I'm not someone who has sewing skills, so I watch Project Runway, but that doesn't mean I've learned anything about like what fabrics are. But definitely it is seems to be like connected to the back, but like you can show it at the front. And then I do like this slit for like a pop of her like leg, to show some skin. Is cute. So yeah, I think she's well designed. And like I said, if I collected these like really expensive dolls, I tend to just save my money more for like dolls that I can unbox and play with. Um, but that just comes from, I've been into dolls and collecting dolls since 2016, but that's all thanks to my daughter because I definitely wasn't big into dolls as a kid growing up. So, like, I know a lot of people still collected dolls as teens and young adults. I didn't live that kind of experience. My brother My older brother, he was born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. He always likes to remind me. I think he kind of has a grudge for it. Our mom is a baby boomer, and she kind of like would decide, I guess, when she felt we were done with toys and dolls, and I don't know if she donated them or just threw them out or what, like, but he kind of has a grudge against that. I just really don't even have, like, it must not have bothered me because I think I probably had moved on to like books and like video games and then just hanging out with friends and watching TV. So I don't think I just didn't notice her get rid of my stuff, but I think like it left a sour note with my brother. And I know other people have had their parents do that as well and not like super approve. So I mean, I do understand like, a parent probably should check with their kid, hey, like you don't seem to play with these. Are you done with them? Like, should we donate them or something? Oh, here's okay. Now we can see. Okay, so yeah, it's just plain on the earrings, but cute. Uh, all right, there's a few more pictures. Oh yeah, you can see them better in this one too. I feel like I do like how big and chunky that necklace is. I think that's a good piece to go with her. Um, Yeah. I'm not sure if I wish the lip color is definitely not quite her hair color. Um, I kind of feel like I might have liked it to be more that really pretty kind of purpley red burgundy because it looks a little more orange to the lipstick. So that's probably like the only thing I feel like I would super change besides like, I would love this doll to have articulation for $100 doll. Um, but yeah, I think the lip color I would change. But actually, even though it's a lot of blue eye makeup, I do like the way it's done, so I actually wouldn't change that. So yeah, the lip color, I think I wish it matched the hair color more. Just it kind of had maybe a little more red and purple in it. It's almost like it's got this metallic shimmer over it. Yeah, it kind of looks. Now, yeah, I'm not sure if I super like that because it almost looks like the lips were stamped on in probably a color that maybe I liked more, and then they decided to put this metallic bronzy gold, but it wasn't quite the same size as the first like lips that were stamped on. It's like a little smaller, so you see the underneath, which I'm guessing they wanted to do. I just don't think I super like that metallic paint over it. But I get like why they did it. People probably like sparkle and metallic shimmer and stuff. Like I'm probably cuz I mean I do like it on the jewelry cuz we don't always get that. Sometimes a lot well, actually a lot of times Mattel gives um like just kind of gold or silver that doesn't quite look gold or silver, so I am happy that the jewelry on this has like a realistic look that jewelry would have. So just another picture, and again the shoes. Do really like that the oh okay, here she is in her box. Let me scroll up a little. That's a really cool way to have her display. I do think her box is really cool. For $100 price point, like I think I've seen some other like more expensive, considered to be like kept in box display boxes that I probably don't like as much. I'm not crazy about it saying Gemstone Fantasy Collections stamped over the front, but I mean, I don't know where else they would have put it, and at least it's not on her face. It's kind of like that, and it's actually not covering the shoes, so I can't super complain about that. Um, so yeah, I like her a lot. But yeah, out of my price range, but still thought it'd be fun to do a chat. So thanks for watching. Bye.